As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Cowboys. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list.
And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 18.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And now passes down the right side.
How about this? He's to the 10.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
With career touchdown number 75.
And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Throwing is Allen on third. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
On third and long, it's Allen.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings in second and 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5. Finds Pickens out right.
A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
The Eagles at 4-3, a game over 500. Well, they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
In motion left, Bateman. A run by Pacheco on second down. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a first and goal.
Great.
Now they'll change things up.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
Second down, here's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Hurts.
On the move to his left. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
And they ran just a little underneath route here on first and goal, but there's really not a whole lot of room to operate this close to the goal line. He's just not able to get loose after the catch.
Hey, let's go.
They'll run with Davis. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn. Up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
But not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
And a second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing now is Allen.
averages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. On play action, Allen. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Allen going to try and keep it.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
Saquon Barkley running right. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And then they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Grigsby will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college, more pro teams are adding it to their arsenal. And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that 3rd element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're going for the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Burt's trying to hurry up the offense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Again, it's Pacheco.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
They go play action with Hurts.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons
has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. sides officially, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Play action. Now it's Allen. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jamison Williams with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point try now for Patterson.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single...
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining 1st half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
In motion left, Bateman. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco, taken down at the 42.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And that is incomplete here.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. A little short pass, this is Everett.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
73. 73.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
63, 63, 63.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Going quickly out to the right side.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Steps away. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's Brian Branch with it. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Tackle there by Big Jordan Davis.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got a man, complete.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Justin Jefferson
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Patterson now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles 14.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He'll buy some time right. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, the cheating right there on the break on that.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Allen going to keep it again.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number one because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a one-score game.
91 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
This is Aaron Jones.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Dallas.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air. Even
oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the taking it right down Broadway. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return. And an Eagle touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are on time now in this fourth quarter.
What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Give to Bigsby on the option.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Right side to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, here's Allen.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down, Cowboys.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
56, 56.
And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that was going to blow up in their faces.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands. Not really able to be blocked on that play. Close things down inside.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Allen.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Now 1st and goal. To throw is Allen.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Throwing, Allen.
Another try for Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Here's Allen.
Here's Barkley. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Extra point try now for Patterson.
It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Cowboys 35, Eagles 28.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
Back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
And they will take a knee here.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for Dallas, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL